All right. So, knowing that, I'm gonna show you a couple of these rocks. You can come up here, please. Just walk. That way it's easier for you to look. Now, let's look at these. I'm gonna turn them around so I can remember which ones they are. All right. Now, this. Remember I said that at one point North America was covered by a shallow sea, right? Ohio, I said, used to be a shallow sea. Lots of different creatures lived in the water. All right. Now we're looking to figure out bryozoans. That's this. It's hard for the now if you're walking down the street and I'm just like, look at that, it just looks like a rock, right? To the untrained eye. But as you look around, you see little things within it. All right? These were living organisms. These were living organisms. Everything, look at that. These were living organisms. That was something alive in there. And then you see that line? That's what I was talking about when I say, hey, they separated. These were living organisms.
So that's obsidian?
Yeah. So, we're also talking about the crinoids. You see this? See the little circles?
Yeah.
It's not this. These circles are the fossils.
That's cool.
Right. Those are the fossils in there. Right? So then we're talking about, again, we have brachiopods and trilobites 250 million years ago. All right, now what do we say 250 million years ago is Paleozoic era, right? So these are the trilobites in there, these little things like that, right? Trilobites, tri means three, so they used to walk with like 3 legs extra.
That looks like pyrite.
Yep, but it's a fossil of a trilobite. Then you have these brachiopods. They look like seashells, but you know. Yep, you can see it right there. There's another one, right? So basically, when you're talking about how fossils form, pressure, they fall on top of each other. All right. We're still looking at the horned coral 250 million years ago. You can touch any of them if you want.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
You just find this anywhere?
It's like a shadow.
Well, these were loaned to me by the science department, but yes, if you know where to look, yeah, because it is. It's dense.
It's heavier for a rock.
Then we have here, all right. Now you're looking at this one. This was a fossil formed by worm. Basically, they were worms. They're called boreholes, but they were formed like worm. Well, what you're seeing are the boreholes. They bored through, right? So animals created all of the
ant tunnels.
yeah, but they were like worm creatures, and you can tell because look how long it is, look how slim it is. Get it?
Yeah. Because if
You touch it.
you look at an anthill, they make the space like inside a wasp nest. They have those tunnels.
Exactly. Now we're looking at here. All right. Again, this is moving around my way. And just make sure you put them back wherever they start. Now here we have this. Now this is based in limestone. Limestone is a type of rock, obviously. What we also see are trilobites. All right. I circled them to make sure that they were easier to see. Now another one. Okay. And now again, I'm not gonna pretend that this is the funniest thing in the world to know, but when you really realize it, like, wait, that ain't just a rock. You never know. So if you find something, if you're out in another state, another country, another place, and you find something and you're like, I wonder, you never know what could be in here.
I thought all this stuff in here was just broken up to rock.
Right. It looked like just rocks, right?
Rocks we found out back.
Right. But, what were you asking?
So in this, can you marble cliff rock quarry?
Yes.
So I've been in there, and there's like so many fish because there aren't fishes in there. There's a lot, like you mentioned a lot, but I was gonna say it's really deep. So I think like there could be like stuff like this under there.
Probably.
I wouldn't go down there.
Now this is called gneiss. All right. This is 1.2 billion years old. This rock here,
Yeah.
you're looking at something that's 2 billion, almost 1.5 billion years old. This is how old this rock is. And you can see the layers, remember I talked about? So it would have been formed like this most likely. Yeah, you touch it. All right, more than one type of gneiss is that part in there. So it's layers. Remember I told you those layers show? That's how and it compresses and that's how it comes together. All right, what else we have here? All right, cooling lava, volcanic glass.
That's really sharp.
Be careful with it and touch it if you want. Volcanic glass is passed around. Now here we have obsidian and pumice.
I found one. Oh, did you know about Old Man Cave?
Mm-hmm.
Or Ash Cave?
See how light that is?
I was in the creek. I have a piece of this at home.
See how light it is?
But I was in this creek and I found this thing and it was like this.
Okay.
But some of it was really smooth. Like you could tell it was like a drop of like lava. I still,
Right.
I can still.
See what happens with lava when it cools? A lot of time, see how light that is? Look at that.
Lava when it cools?
Mr.
Yeah, these are all lava.
I feel like that.
I kind of have
They
some.
just, it's hard to describe it. The minerals, that depends on where it's at, the minerals determines what minerals it is.
Well, that's light and weird.
So like you see all the bubbles from where the air pockets popped.
So that's the lava.
Yep, that's lava too.
But I have a lot of quartz in my room. I
Oh, nice.
have like Gibbs. I have one that's like this big, my biggest one.
Okay.
I have shelf for all these.
Okay, so we got another web
Looks
question.
like, it looks like little pieces of dust.
Right, and you notice how if I rub it, it breaks. It's not. You gotta be careful with it because it's just like you said, it does. All right, so we're gonna do this web quest. Oh, I gave you one more.